What can car design really tell us? Sometimes it's more than just the specs or the sales figures. Sometimes it can tell a story. And today, we're going to dive into a pretty unique one, a kind of modern fairy tale, if you will, all inspired by the designs of two very real vehicles, the Tata Curvv and the Mahindra BE9. So let's see what kind of story their designs have to tell. Okay, so let's set the scene. Our story begins in a world that's, well, it's not so different from our own. It's a place where every car has its own distinct personality. And here, the shape of a headlight or the curve of a roofline isn't just some random design choice. It's a real character trait. And right at the heart of our story are two vehicles that just perfectly embody a classic theme: Beauty and the Beast. In our version, they're played by the Tata Curvv and the Mahindra BE9. And here they are. Wow, the contrast it's immediate, isn't it? On one side, you've got these soft, sleek curves, almost like a coupe. And on the other, this powerful, super angular form with a presence that's almost like a fortress. Let's get to know them a little better. So first up, we have the Tata Curvv, or Beauty. And you can totally see where the name comes from, right? Its whole design is about elegance, about being approachable. The lines are so smooth and uninterrupted. It feels less like a rugged SUV and more like this graceful, friendly presence on the road. And then you have the Mahindra BE9. I mean, if the Curvv is Beauty, this is without a doubt the Beast. Its design is the complete opposite. It's big, it's bold, and it's just unapologetically powerful. Every line on it is sharp. Every surface is broad. It just screams raw strength, which, could easily come across as intimidating. So we've got these two totally different designs, one that's celebrated for being elegant and the other that people kind of keep their distance from because it's so imposing. And this whole setup is just perfect for our next chapter, an unlikely friendship born when curiosity meets caution. So the story goes that Beauty finds herself near the Beast's territory, but instead of turning back like pretty much everyone else would, her curiosity just takes over. She isn't afraid of his tough reputation or his dark garage at all. And her opening line is just so simple: "You look interesting." It's not a compliment about his strength or a comment on his size. It's just pure curiosity. In that one moment, she looks right past the whole beast thing and just sees potential. And that simple shift in how she sees him, it changes everything. The B9 is completely thrown off by this, and his response, it tells you so much, doesn't it? It shows this sense of isolation that's come from his powerful appearance. People just judged him by his exterior, by his size, and they never bothered to see what was underneath. And Curv's reply is just incredible. She reframes his entire identity in 6 simple words. Big is not scary. Big can be brave. She doesn't deny his size, she redefines it for him. In her eyes, his most intimidating feature actually becomes his greatest virtue. And that's really the moment their friendship takes off. And this friendship, it's a two-way street. Her cheerful nature teaches him to actually enjoy the smooth, sunny drives. And in return, his strength and his stability give her the confidence to take on the bumpiest hills without any fear. See? They don't just complete each other, they literally expand what the other one can do. Which brings us to our third chapter. Because this new connection they have doesn't just change how they feel on the inside, it leads to this visible, almost magical transformation on the outside. It's a great question to think about for a second. How does being seen for who we really are change the way we present ourselves to the world? How does that kind of acceptance and friendship actually alter our own outward design? And the story illustrates this idea so well. The Beast's core design, his powerful engine, that doesn't change, but its expression does. The roar of intimidation becomes this confident hum. His sharp headlights, which once seemed so piercing, now glow with this warm golden light. He's still big and strong, but now his presence feels proud and protective, not threatening at all. And so, with this transformation complete, our story moves into its final chapter. But really, it's not an ending, is it? It's a brand new beginning, as they get ready to drive off together. This is just the perfect summary of their partnership. It's not about one being better than the other. It's all about how their different qualities, grace and strength, create this perfect, harmonious balance. Together, they're so much more than they ever were apart. And so our two unlikely friends drive off into the sunset, the elegant coupe and the powerful SUV, side by side. It's a great testament to a friendship built on looking past the outside and seeing the real character within. This simple fairy tale about the Curvv and the BE9 leaves us with a really fascinating question. What if every machine told a story? What's the narrative that's built into the design of your phone or your laptop or your own car? It's a cool reminder that design isn't just about how something works or looks, it's about character. And sometimes the most interesting characters are just waiting to be discovered, right there on the road in front of us.